Of it, and a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times is inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. To throw is Heineke. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Heineke. It's caught. Humphreys. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 2nd and 12, Heineke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous, and this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 39, Wilson. Returning right back to Lockett. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. And that will be incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They run again with Carson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 29, Heineke. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
They'll run on first down. Miller, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll run it again with Miller. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. On the counter, it's Miller. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Hopkins' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Now Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And did he catch it? He did. A touchdown. One of the most improbable finishes in recent history. They've won it on the final throw. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Seahawks, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Washington, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.